Hello, 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 and welcome to another edition of the Brian Colletto Show, streaming to my LinkedIn and my YouTube channel. And if it should ever be repurposed to other platforms, wherever you listen to podcasts slash live shows. First, I want to apologize. I had intended to schedule this out for 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, not 8:30 a.m. I messed up with scheduling this. So if anybody has been waiting 12 hours for me to do this, I'm sorry. Um, but I uh I am live now. So uh here we go. So in the topic of autism, as that is what people come here for. Um, so so today, I'm going to talk about exactly sort of what is a bit challenging, I think, and I may have alluded to this on my shows before, and maybe I haven't. But as many of you may know, friendship was a struggle for me in school and still is for me to this day. Although I do have a lot of connections and I do have a lot of friends and in this world, um, there are many ways we can define it. And I think that society kind of labels things um, in a little bit of an unfair way of what society says it should be, but how do I feel it should be? And so, um, you know, like I said, for me, it's not traditional. It's just how I connect with people. Um, and, I look for people who aren't just looking for a transaction or looking for uh, business opportunities, but uh, people that can be a shoulder to cry on when I'm at my lowest. So um, that is that is what I look for. Um, and I don't know if this is cutting in and out, but if it is, then just know that I have maybe not the best Wi-Fi at home. Um, so the next thing that I want to talk about is the event that I went to last Wednesday. I went to a networking event with a local chamber of commerce that I've gotten to know for almost 2 years now. And they were at an appliance store that they visit every February. And it was fun. And because it was the week of President's Day, it was a President's Day themed networking event, although the regular networkers were not dressed up as presidents or people that uh, had close proximity with past presidents. Um, but it was the people that work for the appliance store that were addressed as those other people. And there were over 200 people that attended that event. Um, I think I saw the final tally as 220. I believe there were like 275 registered. So there was like 50 or so people that were unable to show up for whatever reason. But I enjoyed it. It was fun. Um, and and then to the next story, I got home and I was a little bit distracted, but I was also maybe perhaps trying to take too much in and didn't realize that my coat pocket with my house key in it uh, was not zipped up. And so my house key dropped on the grass. It took almost 24 hours before I found it. Um, so, yes, I did give up for some time, um, but I never lost hope. I leaned into faith and I knew that eventually I'd find it because I had just had it to open the door because I had to switch cars around. We're in a 1-lane driveway. Um, and so there was definitely a bit of autism overwhelm. And yes, I get it that it can happen to anybody, autism or not. Um, but these things can be more profound when it does happen with someone who is on the autism spectrum, not just yours truly. Um, and there, that was the only networking event that I attended. There was one I had interest in on the Friday, but the weather was just not cooperating um, in a sense because it was so cold. Um, and yeah, I just did not have the energy to go there because it was essentially right after work and a 45-minute drive at least. So I didn't go. Um, but but um, I'm glad the people that did go had a good time. Um, and then yeah, this past weekend um, was my mother's birthday. God bless her. Um, and without saying too much, um, we're blessed to uh, we're blessed with her, and she does a lot. She's done a lot for me over my life. Still does a lot for me, and she just keeps going. So um, that's what I will say about that. And as we're recording this, thankfully, we're starting to see signs of spring in New Jersey. And today, the day I'm recording this, I did get to go for a jog outside after I did my regular uh, upper body workout. So um, spring is coming. So, and I don't know if I'm forgetting anything in my show notes that I put on my LinkedIn post, but I know I'm closing in on my usual minimum 10 minutes that I do this show. Um, so, again, um, I apologize that this wound up being scheduled 12 hours before my intended time. Um, and that is pretty much it. So, whether you listen to a few seconds, a minute, the entire thing, I appreciate your support. Um, and I do hope to be back next week for what'll be the first of March, um, the first show of March, that is. And and I look, I do have some activities lined up for this week that I'm going to be attending. So I look forward to reporting back on those. And until the next time I come on, I send you all love, light, blessings, and peace.